I recently hopped on a call, and sometimes we go back and forth in the DMs so much that I'm just like, let's just get on a call and jam out about your business. So like when I say my DMs are open, you guys, like come have a conversation with me. I love to talk about beauty business. Hello, I'm here talking about like the salon systems, sharing stories, all of that for 100 days straight. Like I freaking live and breathe this stuff because that's what I do. That's who I am. If this is one of the first times that we're meeting, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Lexi Lomax. I am a salon business coach, strategies expert, and I'm a salon owner of 18 years as of time of recording, and in Southern California. And so I freaking love beauty business. I do not like this bumpy road. And yes, we're back in the car. We're talking beauty business. But so I was just on a call, and we were just jamming out in the DMs, and I'm like, let's just get on a call. So we were talking about her business. I'm learning all these things about her business, and I'm like, you know what? Like, this is the stuff that actually makes the biggest difference for people. So she's like, dude, you are telling me like all the things that I need to, like, you're saying all the things, and I'm resonating with what you post in your content. I'm loving this YouTube series, and she's like, I want 7 figures, and I'm so close, I can taste it. And while she's close, like, she needs to kind of like add some hefty zeros, like some more, it's really close. She can taste it. She knows she's made for it, but like the actual numbers say that it's a little bit further away. But it's so freaking possible when and if you figure out the systems for your business, because what she has done to get to this position in business is something that I also did, and something that you probably have done as well, and that is to wing it. You are really great at peopling. You're really great at your craft. Your team is really great at your craft, at their craft, whatever. Like, everyone's good at doing hair and like talking to people and being pals. Like, we are the OG Miss Congenialities, and that's great, right? That will only get you so far. Like, you're doing beauty business, and you're doing beauty business. You're running, in most cases, these women that, I talk to, they either want to or they are hitting like lots of multiple 6 figures. They're hitting high 6 figures, and they're doing well. Like, they are doing well, but the process and what happens behind the scenes for them to get there is not low maintenance at all. It is not low maintenance business. It's not chill. It's not cozy. Like, it's stressful, and it's a lot of things, and they're managing all these things, and it's like literally just a lot, right? So that's something that I want you to think about when we talk about beauty business. Is like, are you doing those things, or are we doing like real business? Because I think that there's a difference between real business and how we wing it in beauty business more often than not. Now, that's not to say, like in the beginning of this video, I said I love beauty business. I do love the beauty industry. I love doing business in the beauty industry. But what most of us do is we show up to our salons thinking that we're running really, really great businesses. We're just not. We're just not. Like, we are running businesses that are not built upon solid foundations. We're not running businesses that have true business acumen behind them. There's no intention. Like, if you think social media is your business plan or your marketing plan, you're wrong. They're not. You need a true business plan, and you need a marketing plan. Those are 2 very different things. However, they're 2 of my favorite things to talk about, and so much so that my signature offer, like my signature course, Salon Quarterly, encompasses both of those things. But like, you have to have solid foundations. You have to learn some different skills. And so for this gal, I'm like, yeah, you're gonna hit $1 million, but you're gonna have to move different to get there. You're not going to be able to do the same thing that you're doing now. And that comes down to how you self-lead, of course, but your leadership in general is going to have to change. How you bring your team up with you to hit 7 figures. Either you have to get more people or we have to move different in the business. That means your marketing has to change. That means that your leadership probably has to tighten up and change. That means that in order to do things, oftentimes we have to adjust pricing, and we have to make sure that what we're selling is what they're buying. Right? Like you're actually getting it. Imagine if you go to the Ritz-Carlton or a Fairmont or any like prestigious hotel, and you show up and you walk in and the lobby's great, and you go to your room and it's like a Days Inn or like a Motel 6 or like a Red Roof Inn. Like heaven forbid, right? And no shade on any of those places. One of my clients actually works for, one of my behind the chair, my personal clients works for one of those that I just mentioned in their corporate office. And so look, like it is there, you would be like, wait, that's not what I paid for. Like, this is a mismatch, right? Like you would be confused. You'd be like, WTF, I want my money back because I paid for the Ritz-Carlton and now I'm worried if I'm getting bed bugs, okay? And also, I don't know if those hotels have bed bugs. I shouldn't say that. I don't know that. I'm just saying, you get what I'm trying to say, to paint this picture with this analogy? You do. So at the end of the day, like you have to make sure that what you're charging is appropriate for the service you're delivering. And some of that comes with you having to lean into education. You might have to elevate the standards in your salon. Like these things have to happen in terms of growth for your business. We have to look at every single thing. And unless you're doing that, like you're probably going to struggle to hit 7 figures, unless you just have like an S load of people that work for you and you're just like turning out like just volume. Right? But I want you to hit 7 figures without crazy amount of staff. I want you to have like less people to manage. I want you to be the least important person in your business. Like this is super important for us to learn these business skills, because as we are poor salon owners, and I don't necessarily mean only financially, but like poor in the quality of your life. Like if you go home and you're working until 10 o'clock at night on business stuff, like shame on you. Get some systems in place, get your time back, get your life back, get a good night's sleep, for heaven's sakes. Unless you have a small child like I do, and there's no way you're going to get one anyways. So look, you have to learn these business skills. And this conversation that I had, I am so excited to work with this individual because it's going to be so much fun. And it's going, like, she can taste it. I can freaking taste it. Like, I'm ready to take a bite out of this for her because it's subtle tweaks, but it's real business stuff. It's not winging it. It's not knee-jerk reactions. It's not figuring out like what to post today. It's having a solid plan, having systems behind it so that your staff can grow on repeat without you having to micromanage everything. Like this stuff is super duper, super, super important. And it's the stuff that we don't know how to do, so we're scared to do it. Or we just don't even know that it exists, so we don't know how to do it. But like you need SOPs, you need practices, we need things to get a little bit more serious in the business department. We need budgets. We need projections. Like, is it sexy? To me it is, but it's scary to a lot of us in the beginning because we don't know about that stuff, right? So this is what you do. You start with the basic systems, okay? Go watch the Foundations to Your $1 Million Year, the free masterclass that is the first thing linked here below this video. Go watch that and then send me a DM. Tell me what you did. Seriously, tell me what you did. Tell me what you took away out of that masterclass and where you're gonna start honing in on your systems and where you can make them better. Because I promise you, even if you already are hitting 7 figures, you can tighten it up and make more money and or like tighten it up and make the same amount of money if you want. But the whole point is that how about you live better? How about you get to be a rich salon owner in the process so that your business feels better to you? Like that's what we want, right? Like that's what we're talking about. So please, please, please go watch that masterclass. Let me know how you liked it, and let's keep chatting.